What is the absolute number one thing you will need to get your book finished? One thing. You might be thinking, is it motivation? Is it inspiration? Is it determination? It is none of those things. There is one thing you need, and it is not sexy, it is not exciting, it is consistency. The one thing you need is consistency. So Bill Gates said, we overestimate what we can do in 1 year, but we completely underestimate what we can do in 10 years. Imagine how many books you could write in 10 years if you applied consistency. So the way it was explained to me, and I absolutely love this, and I actually live my whole life by this law now, is when I did what's called the Wild Fit Challenge. It was where I lost a stack of weight and got completely healthy, and I feel so good now. But it was a challenge with a guy called Eric Edmeades, and he talks about things inside and outside brackets. So what we do on a consistent basis is just there, and then what we do on occasion goes into brackets. And I love this because we're all writers, and that just makes so much sense when you think about something being in brackets. But he was saying that what we tend to do is we eat a certain way, and we eat a load of crap, right? But then every now and then, that's the normal, that's what we do on a consistent basis. Every now and then we go on a diet, and we suddenly, this is in the brackets, we suddenly eat a different way, and then we close the brackets, we finish with the diet, and we go back to eating how we ate before, and then we stack on a load of weight, and we go, how did that happen? He talks about the human diet. So not a diet as in something you try every now and then. He talks about eating according to the human diet. So a dung beetle has a diet, an elephant has a diet, a dog has a diet. Humans also have a diet, and we have evolved over many, many, many years to eat certain foods, and when we eat those foods, we extract those minerals and vitamins and amino acids. There's certain foods that we eat, and our body is set up to digest them and get all the energy and all the things we need. But so I've been eating by this. This is what I consistently do. And then inside the brackets, that's where I fall off the wagon and I go, oh, I'm just going to eat a bit of crap today. I know it's going to make me feel like rubbish, but I just have a hankering for a bag of chips or a piece of chocolate or whatever it is. But that's in the brackets. Now you're probably thinking, what is she talking about? And I'm just don't know where she's going with this. What we're talking about is what you consistently do versus what goes in the brackets of your life. I have learned how to do that with food, and I think it's really important with writing as well. Because what we do consistently day in, day out is very different to what we do inside the brackets, which sometimes with writing can be going into despair, going, oh, this is too hard, I can't do this, the publishing industry, it's impossible, and you kind of just get really deflated. But that's okay if you keep it inside the brackets. What's outside the brackets is day in, day out. You write your book, you edit your book, you work at your book, you love your book. You would kill people if they tried to interrupt your writing time. You'd be like, wait, not literally kill anybody, but you'd be like, no, this is my writing time, and you protect it with your life. Because remember, what you do consistently, little by little, it doesn't matter if it's 15 minutes a day, it doesn't matter, 15 minutes 3 times a day. What you do consistently is where you will end up for the rest of your life. Buddha says the way you think is what you ultimately become. Set yourself up as a writer and you will become a writer, and you will do it with consistency, and you will be amazed what you can produce in 10 years. and I'll see you in the next video.